I love that Mayweather is doing this.
What?
Mayweather keeps saying this. Mayweather knows the criticism about him has been that he's a defensive fighter. He's boring to watch. Pacquiao
Yes.
fights sucked. So now he's saying, hey, this can't be a defensive fight. I have to come after him. Literally, McGregor releasing that video, Mayweather saying this. They are just trying to let you know this is not going to be a boring stay away from Conor and outpoint him or knock him out in the 10th.
What I do like, what I seen him on, I seen Mayweather on a clip on Jimmy Kimmel, and he was saying how he feels he kind of owes it to everybody after the his Pacquiao fight didn't really.
It stunk.
Yeah, exactly. He didn't say it that way, but he did say that he feels he owes the fans an exciting fight.
He does. He owes a better fight.
He does. So let's make this one.
I don't think he cares about what he owes the fans. He cares about making $150 million, and I get that, but he has to sell the fight. Once he's in the ring, he's going to do what he has to do to win. But I think McGregor is going to surprise him. I think McGregor's a lot faster and hits a lot harder than he thinks.
I was impressed whether the, keep out of it, whether it was right or wrong and releasing the footage or this and that. But having said that, I was impressed with watching. I don't care what round that shit's in. I mean, he looked accurate as hell.
And he wouldn't release the whole video, he said, because he don't.
Well, yeah,
Conor
you don't
didn't
want him to see everything
he's
you're doing. But man, his accuracy is something else, And if Mayweather holds true to his word and says he wants to make it more exciting, to hurt somebody, you're there to get hurt. You know what I mean? If you're just countering, that's one thing. But if you're going to do what you said, you're looking to put somebody down. I mean, you watch. He's so accurate with his strikes. It's going to be very interesting.
And by the time people hear this,
it's going to kill. By the way,
it's going to do extremely well. I may be away that week. I'm thinking of taking a vacation. Again, the last weekend of the summer, I may be in Iceland or something, and wherever I am, I'm going to watch this fight.
2 weeks away? What is it?
Yeah, 26th.
Yeah, the 26th.
Now, this airs on Thursday. We record on Wednesday. We have to break that wall because the decision may be made by the time you're hearing this on whether or not they're going to fight with 16-ounce or 8-ounce gloves. They're both petitioning to fight with 8-ounce gloves. I don't know why the commission would say no if they're both asking for it. Right. But again, the boxing commission... to me, it stinks so badly so many of the times. It wouldn't surprise me if they said no.
I stepped on your foot twice already, and I said sorry once. I'm not going to listen to me. It's on my side of the thing.
I didn't even notice.
I might do it again.
Go ahead.
It's on my side of the.
Yeah, I'm just sticking my foot out straight. I can't help
Jimmy!
it. I'm uncomfortable.
All
My
right,
fucking
Jimmy.
pubes are bugging me.
What's going on with you? You are moving around a little bit. What's the matter?
I told
Your
you.
pubes are bothering
A
you?
little
Is that what it
itchy.
comes down to?
A little itchy.
I'm happy your throat is better.
It's much better. I
know?
took antibiotics. It still hurts a lot. Like I swallowed water before. I'm still in a lot of pain. But it literally felt like there was a thumbtack in my throat yesterday.
Really?
When last time I was on. It was terrible.
Might have been a pubic hair.
No. I've had those before.
Yes?
Yep.
Yeah? You want to, like,
You get them out.
yes?
Yeah, you do get them out.
It's like a fur ball.
I wonder what Barbershop Branch is. I love that name.
Man, what made you think of that one?
I just thought of it because it was Barbershop video.
Hate you.
Why? I gave you credit for it.
Took away all my thunder. You're like what Ariel did to fucking Dana with that Brock fucking surprise. And he hates
No,
her.
but I gave credit to you immediately. I wasn't trying to. I was just stating it because that to me that was so definitive when you said it. That was just his new name.
But listen to me.
Dana was hot under the collar about that.
Yeah,
Ariel saying
he's
that.
not a fucking
He was
fan.
none too pleased.
Yeah, he's not a fan. But I'm a fan of David Branch.
I am too. I hope he gets here soon.
Barbershop Branch does fucking flow off the tongue, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really
he
does.
takes care of business.
Dude, he fucking.
If that guy from the barbershop, that guy,
Yeah.
that guy's not going to play. That guy's not playing it safe.
No, he comes in there
Maybe-
swinging a blue comb.
What?
I said he comes in there swinging a blue comb.
Because he's a like he's a barber?
Yeah.
No, it's not that he's not Barber Branch.
I'm saying barbershop.
Barbershop Branch.
He hits you with both. He kick,
No.
punch. It's like a barbershop quartet.
No, he's not he's not he's not talking like Sweeney Todd.
He's
It
a
has nothing to do
barbershop
with
thing.
being a barber.
Sure
It's
it
about
does.
how he acted in the barbershop.
Absolutely. He
No.
he wants to give Rockhold a haircut.
Fucking, I wish I controlled that shit because this guy's not doing dick. Who's your main guy for stand up?
I work with a guy named Leonard Wilson.
Yeah, I want to give credit where credit is due.
Yeah,
Okay.
he trains Saddam Ali, Richard Hitchenson's 2012 Olympian, a lot of former Olympians, a lot of former pro boxers. And then I train with Sean Hines. And Sean Hines is a hardcore Muay Thai stylist.
Yeah.
I'm training with Anjan Topic, which is one of the best Muay Thai fighters here in the United States. He also teaches at my school as well. He does his own thing, Anjan. So those are the guys that I'm pretty much working with my stand-up. And then my sparring partners, I work with a lot of professional boxers, a lot of Olympians. I'm around that kind of heat, and that's sparring,
I feel
I look at like MMA sparring and it looks like a joke to me, it's a joke.
You want real boxing sparring for stand-up.
I'm used to a heavier amount of sparring, so that's why I'm like a little numb to the violence, and I don't get a whole lot of anxiety in fights.
And you get confidence from those rounds you get in. You get get that shock therapy where you could take a shot, give a shot.
Yeah.
You know what you could hurt somebody with. And if you're doing it with 16-ounce gloves, you could just imagine. I don't know how much sparring you do with the 4-ounce gloves. I never really did that. I would spar totally with the feet the floor, everything with the 16-ounce gloves, because you could let loose. People do that 4-ounce thing, but with my I have no way. You got reaching at his guy across the room. I have to fight my way in, and so like those little fucking gloves, I'm like, I'm gonna fucking just kill somebody. But with the 16-ounce gloves, what the fuck is my point? Like, do you work more with the 16-ounce gloves with the MMA sparring?
I do both. I work with 6-ounce, the 6-ounce or 7-ounce gloves.
Oh, okay.
And then I work with 16s.
What are the 8-ounce? They're talking now for McGregor Mayweather.
I actually was just going to tell you they ruled that they are going to wear 8-ounce, not 10-ounce gloves. So they are going with 8-ounce gloves.
I think that's
wait, were they wearing 10 or 16
It was
before?
10 ounce.
Oh, I thought it was 16 before. Okay, so they're wearing 8-ounce gloves now.
Who's gonna get? That's more. You could get clubbed more.
That
It makes a
helps
difference.
Conor a little bit, yeah. But they're the same. I mean, the size is the same. I mean, but it's just a little bit of a lighter glove.
I think it's a lot better, man, because he's so accurate. Conor is accurate, man. You saw that? You saw this? Did we talk about this already with the sparring?
Yeah.
Did you? We did. Fucking.
Well,
No,
Paulie?
wait. No, we talked about the sparring with him and Paulie. No.
I thought we talked about
I'm
it
sorry,
on 2 days ago.
But you saw his sparring with Paulie, what they put out there. What do you think about that?
I mean, I think that Paulie's a really good boxer. I don't think that Paulie's like active right now. I just think that he kind of got up off his couch and from his boxing experience, I don't think that he's not training for any fights. He's not a Floyd Mayweather caliber fighter. And on that level, he is a world champion. He is the ish in his world.
Sure.
But he's one of the real dudes. But he's not a Floyd Mayweather. You know what I mean? And I think that I think that it's a good sale for Conor to Conor did look like he did get the better of him, but I think it's a good push, for the fight. To show Conor ragging out a boxer like that, but that's not him,
Yeah, it's not Floyd.
I mean, I know fighting. I'm a fighting man, and I kind of know how this is gonna go. I'm just interested to watch it.
What's your prediction on how it's? Because we've heard a lot of the guys, I mean, myself included, do think Mayweather's going to win it, even though I'd love to see Conor win it.
I mean, I think that in a MMA situation, it wouldn't even be a question about who's gonna win. In a boxing situation, I think that it's. I'm going to tell you what it's like being an MMA fighter sparring with really good boxers and not like just some boxer, I'm talking about like guys who've been through the Olympic level program.
Sure.
They're very hard to hit, okay? And you start to get discouraged when you start swinging at somebody and you're not hitting anything, when you're swinging at air and you realize that this guy sees everything that you're doing. And then he starts to punish you. A punch comes from here, a body shot comes from here. You got all of this anxiety, you got all this intention. You know that if you can put your intention on this guy, it can be over, but you're not able to do it, and it starts to make you not even want to punch.
You start to get frustrated.
You start not even wanting to punch. You start just looking at the guy, and then it gets worse from there.
And you could feel that he knows everything you're going to do.
Oh yeah, I mean, I've sparred with. I'm gonna have to work with Sir Marcus again, but I've sparred with another 2012 Olympian, Marcus Brown, and this kid is sharp. I mean, I can't even see his jabs coming. I mean, I'm not gonna fight anybody like that in MMA ever.
Never. You're not gonna fight anybody with a jab that he.
I'm not gonna fight anybody with that kind of hand speed and that kind of hand sophistication in mixed martial arts. Period. Ever. So when I get into the ring with a guy like that. It's intimidating, you know what I mean? Because you just realize that you're way out your league, man. You're way out your league. It's going to take years for you to catch up to that.
Doesn't that, in a way, though, and again, even though he's in that place, so in a way, does it take a little bit of pressure off? I know I'm not supposed to be as good as he is.
It does, but it doesn't take the pressure off when you're getting popped in the head. That shit hurts. You know what I'm saying? You can't see it because you don't see it coming. And you're going like that. You open your eye, bang, bang. You know, you don't know where shit's coming from. You know, he's switching angles on you. You can't hit him. Every time you throw something back, you get tired. You feel like you're gonna puke.
Missing
You
makes
want to start grabbing him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that you need to get comfortable.
Isn't missing one of the hardest things to do too? Like that really wears you out too. When you're throwing big looping punches and you're missing.
You didn't get paid. You didn't get no money. You know.
Conor is an accurate motherfucker, though.
He is, but not,
I
but not Mayweather level.
I know. It takes one to get through.
That's true, and he's very fast, and that left is great. His jab is vicious, but
listen, man.
Anything can happen.
Once upon a time, I know it's a different sport. Anderson Silva was untouchable, and the guy gets close to 40, and the other guy is 40 years old, man. And Mayweather is 40. Could have went to high school with me, and Conor's in the prime of his life. Just throwing that out there.
yeah. Look, I want to see a good fight too.
Me too.
But
And you know what other fight I think is going to be not even good, but great?
is going to be Rockhold Branch.
Barbershop Branch. That's what I want. That guy showing up, and I know